Welcome back to the Skew. For those of you who are just tuning in, we've had a great outlook on predictions from Baby on the Eastern Conference quarterfinal series, and of course Giraffe has provided us some great insight from Evgeny Malkin's series with the Ottawa Senators upcoming. Roger is signaling to me that we have a special guest on the phone, a person we've had several times call in for us to give us a great insight psychologically on a lot of events. Let's now go to the phones where Siggy has been patiently waiting through the break. Siggy, go ahead.
Thank you, Charlton Heston. I liked your films from before you were dead. I would like to first point out that the Detroit Red Wings will lose this series to the Nashville Predators, and here's why. For example, wings are usually specified towards the female, and the red is mostly pointed out for sex or love. And this way, the Detroit Red Wings are not looking to win games. Instead, they are looking to fornicate with the Nashville Predators. Since the Predators are usually known as beasts, which makes them male, they seem to be more physically adequate compared to the Detroit Red Wings. So I say the Nashville Predators will win this game in 4 games. Actually, no. I think they will win it in 3. And the Red Wings will be so ashamed of the way they played, they will give up the rest of the series to the male version Predators. Yes.
Thank you, Siggy. You hear that, folks? Predators in 3. That's something to look forward to. In the second series, we have the San Jose Sharks against the Calgary Flames. So what's your take, baby?
The Sharks are going to win this series.
Why is that, baby?
Because I am frightened by this photograph.
I'm sorry to hear that, baby. What's that, Roger? We've got another caller?
We've got a special guest on the line. This guy here is a really good friend of mine. We go way back, all the way back to Nam. In fact, this guy here and I, we were in the same kindergarten class. He'd always get picked on, and I'd help him out. And then in grade 1, I'd get picked on, and he'd help me out. In grade 2, some fat kid got picked on, and nobody helped him out. Anyways, here's my good friend, Gary Bettman.
Thank you, Roger. It's a pleasure speaking on your show, Roger. You really are a good friend. I do know. I have a good idea who's going to win the Minnesota-Colorado series. The problem with sharing that information is it is confidential information. It's part of our bylaws here in the NHL, and our bylaws are confidential. I can't share that on your program. I'm not actually even allowed to tell you that the bylaws are confidential because they are confidential. But I do have a pretty good idea, and I think the Colorado franchise has a good chance to win some games, as well as the Minnesota franchise, which completely validates our theory that bringing teams all over the United States is a very good idea, even if that team is in the middle of nowhere and may even have a population of about 1,700 people, or perhaps even in the middle of the desert. I have had talks with fellow board members about moving a team to Las Vegas, actually. And we think putting a team in the middle of the desert is a very solid idea. We think it could draw fans from all over the United States, and it would be a great idea for the NHL to expand to more desert areas. We will be discussing the idea of possibly moving a team to Alaska in the near future. So keep an eye out for that, and the Stanley Cup winner will be soon. But you didn't hear anything from me. I'm completely abiding by the confidential bylaws. And Roger, did I mention that I just got a new hobby? I've started collecting money and bills and all kinds of currency. If anyone at the show would like to get a hold of me in the future, my number is 1734 GIVE GIVE $. That's 1734 GIVE $. Thank you very much, Roger. It's been a pleasure speaking to you today.
I gotta say, putting a team in the desert is actually...
Thank you for the lengthy call as always, Bettman. It's a pleasure. So for our final series of the Western Conference, we have the Dallas Stars against the Anaheim Ducks. What do you think, baby?
Dallas in 6.
All right! Let's take a quick commercial break before the final thought.
Did you see the latest Nintendo newsletter?
Whoa, nice graphics. I'd like to get my hands on that game.
You mean you haven't played it yet? We can play it on my Nintendo Entertainment System. It's The Legend of Zelda, and it's really rad. Those creatures from Ganon are pretty bad. Octoroks, Tektites, Levers, too. But with your help, our hero pulls through. Yeah, go Link, yeah, get Zelda.
Awesome.
Intense.
The Nintendo Entertainment System. Your parents help you hook it up. The Legend of Zelda sold separately.